Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am JayLee. This is JLeesCorner. This is my late review for Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta, Season 4, Episode 9. No, I did not review the episode last week. I didn't care that much. I was like, girl, bye. But I am here for this episode this week, and I will also do the episode for next week, which is the season finale. I think it's the season finale. But first things first, yes, I'm doing this on StreamYard. It's a private live that no one can see, so they can easily upload because again my eyes hurt, so I'm trying to still get my old reviews out without having to, be on screen basically. So I hope y'all enjoy these next like 4 or 5 reviews that will be done this way, and then later on Monday I will have my regular face on, my bun or whatever, and I'll be back for it all. But first things first, if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole JayBird, dun, and all that goodness and stuff, okay? Do not forget to also like the video, comment in the comment section. You can also share it on your social media. You can follow me on IG and Twitter at J_Lees_Corner. Okay, it's right there on the screen. So you can't say, what is it? What is it? Right there, J_Lees_Corner. Okay. You can also remember to relax, relate, and release. Center yourself and everyone around you. Always also inhale, okay, and exhale, because sometimes we forget to, and that's okay. We remember later on and whatnot. So this episode, I feel like was like only a couple of scenes, but let's try to get through it nonetheless. It picks up where the last episode left off, which was the Brat and Johnny having a conversation that Big Booty Judy put up there. Okay, Big Booty Judy set it on up for the Brat and Johnny to chit chat and chat or whatever. And at first, it did look like it may go a little bit crazy, deranged, because grown up hip hop likes to edit things as cliffhangers to make it seem like it's about to be some beef. And that ain't what it really be. But again, that's what it was, okay? Now, when I watched the last episode, I was aggravated with the Brat because I feel like she really feel like Johnny owe her something and she doesn't. She's holding on to, a couple years ago when Johnny went to the studio, was fussing with Bob when she knocked over some statue at the Social Deaf Studio. She kind of got into a disagreement or argument with Jermaine Dupri's mama about the statue being knocked over, about her fussing with Bow Wow. But since then, I believe everyone else has kind of forgiven her. So I don't know why the Brat is upset about a situation that she wasn't even there for. Okay, no one fought, no one physically got hurt. It was an argument, a loud argument at that. And then Johnny's coming on. So I'm like, Brat, lead that shit be stop being, childish and petty or whatever. And so, Johnny brings up, I was told, okay, that you don't like me, okay, that you don't fuck with me, and I just want to know why. I don't know why. I was saying I have changed. I am not going to let anyone take that from me. Okay, I am talented, but again, I have been working on me. You know what I'm saying, and I have not. I'm not going to prove myself to anyone who don't believe what I'm doing or whatever. And then, bro, I don't give a fuck because I don't know that you changed. I'm saying, how do I know that if you won't be in the studio and you get upset and you snap, I'm saying, if you snap, that would then trigger me to snap or whatever. And I don't want to go back to prison. I've lost a whole bunch going back to prison. Now, I can admit, I can understand the Brat not wanting to put herself in a situation where someone else's anger gets her upset and then gets her caught up. I get that. But you have never had an issue with Johnny. Nothing that Johnny has ever done has ever affected or triggered you. So stop acting as if she's put you in a situation that you can't trust her. She hasn't. Truthfully, truth be told, I'm gonna leave that be too. And Johnny, I'm not going to, judge people on who they used to be, because I'm not gonna judge you based on your past of hitting someone in the head with a bottle. I'm not gonna do that. I'm about to be adding that point in. But again, her point was, I am talented. I am talented. I'm tired of people bringing up my past in a way to hinder me from moving forward in my future. And that is exactly what Brat was trying to do. Brat was trying to undermine her saying she's changed and how talented she was, and saying because of your past attitudes, I don't care how good you are. I'm gonna fuck with you. And that's not fair, Brad, because again, people did not do that to you. So why do that to someone else? If you don't like how people bring up your past, why would you do that to someone else? Brett, grow the fuck up. So Johnny starts crying because again, she's emotional or whatever. And when she starts crying, then the brat say, "Oh no, I feel bad because maybe she has changed." Well, bitch, she told you she did. You did not even give her the time to prove that she hadn't. So no one should be forced to have an emotional breakdown of crying for someone to believe they have changed. I'll leave that be too. Anyway, the brat then said, "Well, you're very talented, you know what I'm saying? And it just worries me about you flipping out, okay? But we can continue to have a conversation and see how things go on another day." So Brad is at least open to talking to her again, which makes Johnny happy. She smiles a little bit more. Brad gives her a hug, okay? And then Johnny thanks Jessica for setting it all up. Again, I don't like Brad trying to make it seem as if Johnny owes her anything. Okay, I don't like that. And I'm happy that she has Big Booty Judy, that's a good in her life, to help her see that, bitch, you being childish. At least talk to the girl and see how she is. Because Johnny do seem to be on a different page this season. Okay. Anyway, we then see the next episode. Not the next episode. The next thing we see is Bow Wow talking to his mama, mainly because the news of Bow Wow having a baby has now hit the internet that he supposedly has a son on the way because the mama went on social media and put it out that again he got a baby coming or he had a baby with her. He talked about it or whatever last week with his manager, how he had a one night stand with some girl. He was at a party or whatnot or whatever, and then the girl then contacted him a week later saying, "I'm pregnant." Okay. He said, "Well, how many other people could it be?" And they kind of said, "Well, it could be you or whoever else." But again, she thinks it's his baby. We now know in current time in 2021 that is his son. But again, at this point in time, this is before they had a DNA test. It was when the boy was like just born and it was allegedly his baby. So then he went to tell his mama. And of course, mom is shocked. I can't believe why, Bow. Why would you be out here slanging it low and slanging it free and slanging it raw? Why would you do that? Because that's who he is. Bow Wow, to me, I am surprised that he does not have more children. He may have more kids and he just don't know it. Okay. Anyway, he brings about I'm Bow Wow. You know what I'm saying? I'll be out here doing whatever. Bow Wow was a wild boy. He's always been a wild boy. Bow Wow is not grown. He's only when he's 33. He is still a child. Okay, he's a child in a candy store with all the money in the world to buy all the candies and all the toys. That's what he is. He does tell his mom that he's already told his daughter about it or whatever, and he, wants to be sure that he doesn't like to disappoint his daughter by his antics. Well, too late. Too late. Your daughter gonna know that her daddy is a whore. Bow Wow is a whore, okay? And I say that because you out here having random one night stands with chicks with no condom, with no condom. Because how would she can only get pregnant if the condom either did not work, wasn't used at all, or it broke. I feel like he didn't use one because he kept bringing up how drunk he was. No one should ever get so drunk to not use a condom, okay? Anyway, now he also does not know this girl because again, she was a one night stand. The girl does live in Atlanta, so at least she's in the same state and city as her baby daddy. And the mama, Bob, please don't have any more children with any more women unless you are married. Because you do not want to keep having multiple children with multiple women because it's very, very hard to raise multiple kids with different women because you can't have them all in the same household, which is true for him. Say, Mama, I'm 33. And for me to be 33 and me to be Bow Wow and only have two kids, that's a good thing. It could be worse. And that's the sad part. It could be worse. Now, when he later on meets with his manager and he's bringing up how he's upset, Bow Wow was upset that the baby mama went on social media about it instead of being quiet. He said she went on social media for attention. But he also brings up to the manager how he has not talked to her. What did you think a girl would do if you got her pregnant? She told you she's pregnant, but you're not in any kind of conversation space with her. Y'all not talking. You need to have open and honest conversations with her to keep her from doing what going public. Had you been talking to her at least on what's going on, she may not have went to the social media route. My thing is, if you've known for so long that it was maybe your baby and you have not had a DNA test yet, and it is your baby on her stance, on her point, I don't see anything wrong with her making it public. You chose to not quickly handle the fact if it's your baby or not. And I think her going public is what make him quickly or quicker about getting a DNA test. And the manager brings up how you say, well, now that is out, if it comes back to be your baby, we're gonna have to, cover her legal fees, I'm saying, and money gonna have to start being made, or not made, but money gonna start to be paid to her for the kid. Now Bow Wow say he's not trying to duck and dodge, support a child as he is. But I'm like, if that's the case, the minute you found out he was possibly yours, all effort should have went into the DNA test and setting up some kind of payments to be sure the kid is taken care of. The same with your daughter is again Bow Wow the child. Okay, a whole ass child. Anyway, next up we see the Brat and Dad meet up. Okay, the chit chat and whatnot. It was boring to me because they bring up the same old. Bow has an album about his exes. Bow has a baby on the way. I'm like, why are y'all sitting around talking about Bow Wow? What do y'all have going on? Brat then brings up how she did with Johnny and that she did see a change in Johnny. She's going to see how that goes going further, whatever. And Deb was happy that happened, okay? But her main issue is, I don't like when we at odds, Brat. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that it would not. You know what I'm saying? I just want us to work together. I want you to be okay working with me, okay? And you don't have to work on EP with us, but I really love it if you would. And Brat, you know what I'm saying, kind of gives in and says, like I'm saying, well, look, I do have some ideas. I'm saying I will produce what I can, but I'm not sure about being on the record, like, rapping or whatever, but I would love to do some producing behind the scenes and whatnot. And then she said that she'll work with Remarkable and she'll work with Diamond and she will see what happens with Johnny. Johnny, to me, is the most talented person on this season because I've seen her work. I have not seen much from Remarkable. Have not seen much from Buku either. I think not Diamond. I think Johnny is very talented as a singer, and I also feel like Kai as a rapper is untapped potential. Okay, I love his energy. Okay, I love it anyway. Anyway, Deb was okay and happy with them coming up with some kind of happy medium, and then all is well in the world between these two. Okay, now we do see a little scene of, what's her name? Of Jessica and the Brats who goes looking at a warehouse. They did the same thing last week on episode. And the last week episode, the space was ugly and they didn't like it. And this space was a better one. It was bigger. She likes it. Now it's gonna cost about $2 million, okay, for them to for Judy, Jessica DuPont, to bring her warehouse here to Atlanta, okay, but the space had an office space, they had great warehouse space, and it was really good. It's like, 2 million, and I guess I can make it happen. The Brat then started talking a little baby talk. Well, yeah, because you can get it, you can come here, and then you don't gotta leave no more. And because I'm worth, I'm like, girl, talk like an adult. Okay, I don't like the bed. It's cute, but also aggravate Tina, whatever. But they're both happy about the space, okay? And then they're looking at it, Diamond then calls Brat, saying, I need to talk in person. Something happened. We should talk, whatever. And Brad's like, oh shit, okay, well let's meet up tomorrow, okay? ASAP. Now the Brat and Diamond meet up, and Lord Jesus, it was a doozy. Diamond tells her what happened between her and Pimpin. Okay, because Pimpin been pimping since Pimpin was supposedly on some bullshit. But something in me feel like both Pimpin and Diamond was both on some bullshit. And as they both tell the separate story, they both lying and also being truthful or whatever. But I'm gonna leave that be. So she brings up how she had a skincare line deal. Okay, a skincare line deal that she made the choice to bring in Pimpin. Okay, okay, because she wants, I guess, share the wealth with her man. I'm like, don't do that. If someone wants to book you and pay you, do your due diligence first. Don't sometime bring in other folk who you know is crazy or whatnot, okay? But she brings up how Pimpin was upset and saying how he did not agree with some part of the deal. And he was flipping out about the deal in front of the people who was giving them the deal. I'm like, see, that's why everybody can come with you in your success. Anyway, she brings about things went left from that. So they left. They went back to her house or whatever. It was at her house, on the way to her house, fussing all day up until night. Okay, she then brings up that night that his phone went off. His phone went off. He then got up and left the room to take the call. You cannot leave the room and take a call after fussing with your girlfriend. Why? Because we instantly feel like you cheating and you want some bullshit. Because why can't you take that call in front of me? Okay, that's my question. Anyway, she asked someone, or she then followed him into whatever room he went into. Who was that? Who was that? Who the fuck calling you now? Pimpin'. And Pimpin' man said, man, it's Bow Wow. You know what I'm saying? It's Lil Bow. Leave me be. She then said they keep fussing about it or whatever. She then told him to leave my house. Get out my house, Pimpin'. Leave. Get out. You gotta go. So he was supposed to leave, but she say that he was fussing and cussing at her, calling her out her name and saying, I'm gonna go fuck other I'm gonna go fuck her and fuck her and fuck her. The same way you gonna go fuck him and fuck him and fuck him. I'm like, oh, okay, wow. Now she was talking as if it was only Pimpin saying stuff and fussing and cussing. Like she was being all quiet and not debonair, all quiet into herself and really not engaging in the bullshit of it all. She's like, he wasn't packing up his shit fast enough, and he was not also not packing quietly like I asked him to. So I went and grabbed his bag and I tossed his bag over the banister. I'm like, Lord, they then flipped out and it got physical. Now when she say that, Brat upset. Now Brat the whole time sitting there, her feet just tapping, tap, 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 foot just tapping. And when Diamond said it got physical, what? What? She gets up. Did he touch you? Did he hit you? She was like, He snatched my wig off. He choked me. He slung me around or whatever. It was a whole thing. I promise you, I did not touch him at all. I ain't do nothing. I ain't do nothing. And when Brat got up in her aggravation, Diamond said, don't call him. Don't call him. Something about that don't call him makes me feel like y'all was both on some bullshit, Diamond. Not saying Pimpin innocent at all. But I don't believe that she wasn't at least saying something. No matter what she said, it does not give him the right to put his hands on her. But I just don't see this as a one-sided argument of only him acting dumb. Okay? Anyway, the Brat is pissed. Fuck that and going forward. I can't fuck with Pimpin. Fuck Pimpin. Fuck Pimpin. Fuck Pimpin or whatever. Now, she also said, when I see him, it's over. I'm like, oh, Brat, you so worried about Johnny pissing you off and make you flip out. It was Diamond who gave you information to make you be mad and want to fuck somebody up. I'm like, girl, bye. Anyway, she also tells her, if you go back to Pimpin, I'm going to fight you. Okay, if you go back to him, I'm going to beat your ass. It is fine. I am free now. I am over him. Okay, now over at Bow Wow's apartment, boom, pow, pow. Bow Wow, BT, and Pimpin comes over to tell them what happened. They say he's gonna take his side of things. First and foremost, Pimpin is very, very cute. Pimpin is not Pimpin, the girl not Pimpin at all. BT. BT is cute. BT who knows in the middle. Now, BT, I'm gonna need you to not be wearing sweatshirts and sweating. If it's too hot outside to wear a sweatshirt without sweating, don't wear it, okay? Or the Bow Wow had heat on. I don't know. But I'm like, your underarms sweating, and it should not be. No one should sweat through a sweatshirt sitting down somewhere. Anyway, so again, Pimpin come over giving his side of things or whatever. He then say Diamond is jealous. She's crazy. She has anger issues. When anybody walk in saying, oh, she crazy, deranged, that means you did something to piss her off and you're trying to act like she's the issue. You can't fool me, Pimpin. Again, I don't think for 1 second that Pimpin did not do what she said he did. I just don't feel like she didn't do nothing. Okay, boom, pow, pow. Now he say, Bob, remember you called me? which to me means I need you to come in my life. Okay, remember you called me. I'm telling you now to remember you calling me. Okay, because Bow didn't really say yes. He was like, oh, yeah, meaning no, it wasn't me, but I get it. Anyway, he said when you called me, Diamond kept listening, okay, and followed me through the house. Because my thing is, if you was on the phone with Bow Wow, why didn't he hear any of this and her following you and checking you? Why he didn't hear that and mention it? Because it didn't happen. It was not you. It was not Bow Wow on the phone. So he brings up, okay, she followed me through the house, blah blah blah. She was being mad at me, whatever. Told me to get out. Okay, she talked about toothbrush at me. She was yelling at me or whatever, saying, get out. She took my shoes out the house. And then, she kept running up on me. She kept running up on me. I kept on saying, no, stop, man. And stop, stop, stop. And he then said, because I know I can't put my hands on it. You know what I'm saying? I know that. And the way he said, I know that, meant I knew I shouldn't have, but I did anyway. But I'm not going to say that. But that's what I got when I rephrased it anyway. Okay. So he then say, but y'all know she aggressive. Y'all know she aggressive, so I had to defend myself. So when you say something like, I know I can't touch her, I know that, but y'all know she aggressive. You know what I'm saying? And I had to defend myself. Which meant, for the record, I touched her. He then say, for the record, I didn't touch her. You're lying. Okay, you're lying. He then bring up how, he was in his car, that she came to his car, tossing stuff out of his car, and that she was trying to break stuff in his car. Now he's saying she tossed stuff out his car, where she said she tossed stuff over a banister. So someone's lying. I just don't know who. Anyway, he said that his car, she then came to the car and was trying to fight him, was in his face, was kicking him in the face or whatever. And he said, while I'm trying to pull off, what I'm saying, I was holding her because she tripping. So I was holding her or whatever. And you know how you hold something or whatever, and you then let it go and fall. He says, I was holding her, I let her go, and then she fell. I'm looking like, bruh, dude, what? You know what? And he, because she aggressive. I'm like, oh my God. Again, there is truth in both of their stories, but both of their stories are so off-putting. I know one of y'all, no. I know both of y'all is giving y'all own interpretation of what happened, okay? Y'all both got physical. Y'all are toxic and need to break up, okay? The fact that Brow said, y'all is toxic. Y'all need to leave alone. And he then, when Pimpin then said, there's two sides to every story. So she might hate me, which means he lying about something. He's lying about how aggressive he was. Okay. Because my thing is, when I'm telling my side of the story, ain't no two sides, bitch. It's my side. And that's it. Okay. Anyway, I was like, boy, bye. So again, they supposedly broke up. Girl, I'm like, who knows? Now we do see Remarkable Johnny, Chevy Malibu, y'all know who is a Remarkable boyfriend. And who was the Remarkable Johnny, Chevy Malibu, Kai, Buku, and they all at the studio. And they're working on the song together for the EP. It was a nice song, but we only ever hear Johnny singing parts and Kai's rapping parts. I'm like, what did anybody else do? Okay, because I want to hear just that version. Okay, anyway, Diamond then stopped by. I'm like, oh, was she on the EP as well? No, she come in dressed like a little hooch. I don't have a picture of it. And saying because she's single now, she can dress how she wants to. What? You single, girl? Girl, yes, I am single now. And she then pulls out her phone like, oh, did y'all hear Bow I got a baby? I'm like, damn, you came in to pull up a girl. I'm like, the way the producers make a castmate bring up girl stuff, I'm like, whatever. Anyway, you a whole rapper. You didn't come to rap and do shit, so I don't care. Kai come up the booth or whatever, like, oh, you single now? Oh, you single now? Oh, okay. I'm gonna put all my energy out there for her. He also say, and Pimpin better leave it alone because we can get into some. He said we can get into some Spartan barbaric shit, and now smile while doing. I'm like, you gonna smile while being a barbarian? Okay, I like Kai. I like his energy. He's funny. He seemed laid back, but he might be somebody's ass. We laugh. You see Pimpin and Diamond meeting up at Frost Bistro, which is Kirk and Rashida's restaurants in Atlanta. Pimpin asks, "Is the rumor true about you having a baby, bro? Is that true?" And Bow say, "Well, he'll know in a couple days because he's waiting on the DNA test to come back." Pimpin then gives him advice on having a son. I'm like, he got a whole daughter. So like Bow is aware of what it means to be a father or whatever. I don't think people should make it seem as if having a son is going to be oh so different. I think Bow is a father and he won't change whether it's a girl or a boy, but I didn't care. And they then talk about him and Diamond or whatever with Bow for like, you need to move on, date somebody else, like leave that alone because it's toxic. It's very, very toxic. And Pimpin then say, "Well, I heard Dad was having a listening party for their EP. I think I'm gonna go to see Diamond." I'm just like, nigga, what? Talking about he missed her and they ended the stuff on some dumb shit. Bad idea. Leave it alone. Leave it be. Don't do it. Okay, don't do it. Anyway, that was the whole episode. I hope y'all enjoyed. I'll be back later for Housewives and Married to Medicine. Good Girls. I have 3 more shows to watch today before I go to bed. It's already 12:30. So again, I will talk to y'all later. I will possibly be on Scotty's panel Monday. I think I will. But again, I had a great time. Again, I'm gonna do them this way for the next couple this for this day because my eyes are just team too much for all the light, and this really helps me rest my eyes. Okay, love you all. Have a good night. Have a good day. Bye bye.